Okay. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Thanks for the tip. Alright, so tonight we're going to do an NGB run, because why not? Very simple reason. The NGB is arguably the worst ship in FTL. Thank you, Meds, for the auto host. Why is it the worst ship in FTL? It sounds a little loud on my end. That's better. Okay. First off, we got one shield. That's fine. We have only one engine. That is the least amount of engines any ship can have. I don't know why they decided to do this, but most ships start with 2. It's only 20 scrap difference, but it makes dodges early on that much more unlikely. We have a medbay, the O2. We have a 3-powered weapon system with a heavy ion and heavy laser 1. It is the only weapon system in FTL that cannot defeat level 2 shields. Other ships that can't do it have have drones for offense, or hacking, or teleporting. This has no other offense except for the heavy ion and heavy laser. And as I said, you can't be a ship with level 2 shields with this weapon setup. We also only have one crew. While it's an Engi, the best crew in the game, there's only one. No other ship starts with this little amount of crew. Which means we also can't put a crew on engines, which further limits our ability to dodge anything early on. Now instead we have this 3-space drone system with an anti-personnel drone and 2 system repair drones. This is supposed to replace your crew. It does a pretty terrible job of it. You can't really direct where they go. They can't man any stations to give you passive bonuses. You can't train them. It's not ideal. Because your crew is essentially bots, they just give you no sensors. And the only augment we have is a drone reactor booster, so our drones move a little bit faster. The really terrible start is further worsened when you consider what other systems we could get in the game don't work particularly well with what we have. For example, teleporting. Boarding strat is normally good. Well, we only have one crew and it's the worst fighter in the game. That's not really viable. Mind control would help to make our shots count if we had sensors to see into the enemy ships. Which then we'd also have to crew to get them leveled up enough to see inside enemy ships, which we don't have the crew member, or we can possibly find a slug. So mind control is pretty weak. Hacking's always strong, but we start with 6 drone parts, and while these guys, drones themselves on board the ship, don't continuously use drone parts, they will whenever they are destroyed. So that's a lot of reliance on, or a heavy usage of drone parts throughout the game. Which leaves cloaking. Now, of course, cloaking is most effective when you have level 4 engines, a fully trained pilot, and guy and engines, so that you have 100% dodge. We're missing a lot of the engines and the crew member. So yes, this ship has the weakest dodge, the least amount of crew, the worst weapon system in FTL. Alright, here's the exit. The main goal of the ship is to find a store as soon as possible and sell off things we don't need. Primarily the drone boost. Alright. A rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up at this beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. Everyone is being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. No one has noticed you yet. Let's fend for ourselves. Attack and escape. Alright, that's a large rocket and a beam drone. So we're actually going to move to weapons because that's the most important thing right now. We're going to eat the rocket. It's unlikely we would have dodged it at 10% anyways. Our weapon system is that we're actually going to have to wait for the heavy ion to hit the shield before firing our heavy laser to do damage. Now you can get 2 heavy laser volleys after the heavy ion hits, but if the heavy ion doesn't hit, we're in a lot of trouble. If they hit the weapons, we're also in a lot of trouble. Right. Let's send the system repair drone in there. Get weapons. Okay. So we should be able to sneak another shot in before the shields come back online. Right. Now we'll just eye on the weapon. That was unfortunate. Okay, well, so they managed to dodge 2 of our shots. Okay, 2 damage. And 16 scrap. Okay. Don't really get to see a lot of jumps right now. So I think this is the point we're going to head towards, trying to find a store as soon as possible. Sun, and they have hacking. Okay, this is potentially very bad. And they hack the doors. Okay, so it doesn't look like we'll crew the weapons this go around. Wow, that was a fortunate dodge by us. That was an unfortunate miss. Okay, so it's important that we got that weapon down and that our shields are up when the solar flare hits, so it doesn't start as many fires as it would if our shields were down. Now you actually notice that it's on its way to put out whatever fire is there. That's sort of why you don't get sensors, because they know where it is in the ship. I should probably shoot this. Okay, that sounded like a breach. Oh, the fire made its way into the piloting. Okay, got another 16 scrap. So let's put out this fire again. Heal our pilot. And not a store, not a store. Go here. Now you detect a rebel scout on an attack approach on a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Okay, so I can see the beam weapon. Doesn't look like they have another one, so they should have some sort of drone. If we're lucky, it's a beam drone, so we might actually be safe. But yeah, we hope for the double rewards, and we'll take this fight. It is in fact a double beam drone. Okay, so hopefully the ship won't give us too much trouble. The only concern is that it might try to run away. That's why we're actually going to target the piloting. We got a breach on the shields. One more shot to finish it off. Ship breaks apart and we get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 16 scrap. The outpost hails you. Those pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Another 13 scrap. Alright, well, now we're up to 61 scrap. Let's check to see if there's a store in sight. There is not. So we're going to get our second shield now. Now you can actually depower the drone and they'll still be there, and repowering them won't use up a drone part. Let's get that second shield up before our next jump. It'd be a shame if the store's down here, because it doesn't really work its way back up. So we'll take this jump instead. It looks like the beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. Civilians are being harassed, and Federation members are detained. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. Yeah, we're going to fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Okay, you have a missile. Well, go fix that. Oh. Okay, it's only 1 damage missile. That started a fire. Because we don't have pilot, dodge isn't going to make any difference. Let's hit that weapons. Okay. Really? Okay. Okay, so shot down the drone. All right. And that's now a problem. Okay. I'm gonna risk the ion, hopefully holding out that we can get the heavy laser through before the shield comes up. And that didn't happen. Okay. Wow, yeah, dodges are absolutely brutal with this ship. Okay, I'm gonna have to go help fix that. So we were one shot away from getting away from that, and we ate 3 damage because of it. Alright, you know, we got 12 scrap from that. Okay, still no store. So do we have to hope this is a store? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the next point that connects up. All right, we'll go here. I wouldn't mind looping back, getting a store. I mean, it's ridiculously important how getting a shop to have enough scrap and getting a weapon and all the other things to make up for the horrible start that this ship has. Alright, well, that was an empty beacon. Alright, mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing their less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. It's waiting at this beacon. It hails you. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Hire the mercenary to delay the rebels. Okay, well, the weapon system looks like a heavy and a laser, which means with 2 shields we're safe. Hoping that everything else is reading that correctly. They could have boarding, but let's fight the ship. Okay, yeah, so they have a heavy and the laser. Or beam weapon, I should say, not laser. Sure, why would this ship not be any different? Hey CWP24, thank you for the host. Let's sneak a shot in there. Oh, I didn't change my title. Thank you so much. Let's see. So they're offering us 4 fuel, 3 missiles, and 8 scrap. While it's decent stuff, I just need the scrap. So we are not going to accept that surrender. Alright, 2 fuel, 17 scrap. Where is the store? Pathing-wise, I probably should go here before the store. Welcome, Coltrane! How are you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Oh, we're still in Sector 1. The only thing we've picked up so far is a second shield. Haven't gone to a store yet. One, 2, 3. So let's see, we can get at least 1 second jump, a third jump, 4 jumps before the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aw, I'm sorry. Headaches are no fun. Let's see. The AI of a nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. Well, you don't have a shield. That's awfully nice of you. You do have a burst too. That is less nice. I would really prefer if you don't dodge this. That's all I ask. And then don't dodge anything else. But don't dodge this one. Okay. Let's see. Power up the drone, fix the shield. Dodge 3 consecutive shots. Please don't do this. Come on. You totally want to get hit. Four dodges. You get out of there before that one hits? Okay. Don't hit my weapons. That's all I ask. Start a fire on my drones. Okay. Let's see, we'll air that out. Might as well power up the... Oh, okay, one guy will have to work on it. Save his friend. Okay, at least now the piloting is down. Oh. Alright. Ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. All that for 9 scrap. Yeah. That was, I mean, I know that those unmanned ships have higher dodge than normal, but we've actually had some pretty sick jukes by enemy ships so far. Yeah, it's not like you can dodge 4 in a row. That's actually not entirely true. I have personally experienced eating 20 consecutive shots while having 45 dodge. So, numbers, man. Okay, sensors, backup battery, and clone bay. Not exciting. Crew is super exciting, though. And some drones. Is my music a little bit loud? It doesn't. Okay. I think I just had my volume up earlier. Or up higher from earlier. Alright, so. We have 49 scrap. How much does this sell for? 25, 17 for the anti-personnel drone. Would have liked a weapon. I definitely want to buy crew here. And if I buy crew, I can actually sell the boarding drone and 1 repair drone. Engis are better at fixing things, but I already have an Engi, and even though humans don't give bonus, I'm sort of leaning on saving 5 scrap for the body, plus the ability to gain experience faster. Alright, so you need at least 2 crew before you sell a boarding drone, because double mantis in a med bay will still kill you at a level 1 med bay. So you have to at least have a second body or have improved the med bay before you get rid of the drone. Let's see, 21, that would get us up to 36 scrap. Couldn't really do that much with that. Alright, we're going to... let's put you on piloting. You've been demoted, Engi, on your own ship. Ooh, 15% dodge. The dream. Oh yeah. Got to sell that. Sell the system repair drone. And... do I risk it? Yeah, no, yeah. Any crew just looking for bodies right now. Yeah, no, I didn't have it. I forgot to change it before I started the stream, and then CWP was kind enough to point that out. And none of these are offensive. Oh, the decisions of Sector 1 in the NGB. Alright, so let's heal up a little bit. I'm really tempted to get the beam drone just so I have the offense. beam drone. Alright, at least that gives us something. Yes, it is a beep. Alright. Now we have something. And at least the heavy ion, which is awful, will work well with the beam drone. Alright, so we got a distress. 2, 3. Is that actually 3 jumps? Right. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. The sensor's picking up a single life form. Oh, we'll go down and investigate, but please don't be crazy. Find a man living alone in decay. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, he seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Leave the madman to his ravings. I don't want to kill off crew. I just got somebody. That was unfortunate. I guess if you're just going for clears, you can risk it. It's only Sector 1, but trying to win them all. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone's on board. Let's hail them. As you hail the freighter, its advanced weapons bristle from the hull. It's a pirate ambush. You filthy pirates. Oh, you filthy pirates who only have 2 heavy lasers. Okay, well, you can't hurt us. Man, this would be the absolutely perfect ship to train on. 2 projectiles every 9 seconds. I'm sure it's just confirmation bias, but it's always like when you're going up against a ship that you can't possibly lose, all your shots hit. And then when you can lose, they just miss. Leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap, we got 15 scrap there. Up to 20. Let's hit the exit. Is there anything at the exit beacon for us? Oh, we could buy fuel. Well, we already have 15. I think we'll ignore it for now. Fuel's still going to be pretty cheap in all the stores. Pirate controlled or rock controlled? Pretty much the same until we get to here. Let's go pirate controlled. Any of the Engi ships, it's best to play it on play it safe. Yeah, I try to play it safe on every ship. Safe is always the way. But, I mean, again, if you're in Sector 1, you can take probably more risks if you don't mind resetting. Nebulas, a couple little jumps in here, but no traps it looks like. Mercenary hails you. Greetings, friend. We've heard tales of... We've heard tell of your quest. Should that be tales? And we are here to offer our valuable services. Wow, you turned an Engi into a boarding ship? It's hilarious. Okay, we delay the levels for a jump, or we could scout the sector for 16 scrap. Or we could fight the ship. I think we'll just fight the ship. Thanks for your services, though. Oh, you have cloaking. That's neat. Have an ion and... At a burst. Okay. I thought they had FTL on some iOSs though. Oh, that was a sick dodge. I thought I definitely... I have not personally reviewed it, but I thought I've heard others say they've played it on tablets. Could you not dodge? That would be so lovely. Yeah, boarding is pretty amazing on the easier difficulties. That's why they changed that flagship layout for hard mode. Wow. Seems all the enemy ships have amazing evasion in the early sectors these days. And another dodge. Okay. This is starting to become a problem. Because now he's going to cloak. And I just can't get shots in on him. Alright. Let's power up the beam drum so at least we can do something. 10 scrap. No, that's not nearly enough. Thank you for hitting a non-vital section. Well, at least their weapons went down. Okay, well, that quickly turned around at the end. So I wasted a drone part for 3 more scrap. Nice. Roll teleport combo to beam them on board your ship and then kill them in your ship. Well, so while the teleporting strat is good, the problem is that the layout in hard mode actually connects the missile bay to the rest of the ship. So if you... And normal and easy, you could just take out the missiles in phase... like early on in every phase and then not have to worry about them. But now they can just put in new crew, and so you still have to deal with the missiles and their ability to actually repair them. So long-term strats are difficult. I'm gonna buy a power bar and another engine, so we can at least move that around to beam drone and get that online if we need to, which it seems we'll need to. Nope, forgot to heal my guy. We will fight your ship. Right in the shields, and a fire. That's lovely. And that first dodge. Okay. now we're out of shields completely. There goes our weapon system. Oh, that's a breach. Okay. Nope, they dodged that as well. I was not so fortunate.